Man, oh man. A lot of stuff has been happening on Roblox, and if you guys aren't up to date or in the loop as to what's going on right now with the Roblox anime gaming community, hopefully this video will clarify some things for you guys. Now, typically I stay out of drama. You guys know me, man. I'm solo dolo. I just play my games and stay in my own lane. But I recently have been telling you guys that I want to do more videos where I talk to you guys about the state of Roblox, things going on Roblox, and, you know, basically just talking on stuff that I can give you guys my 2 cents on. So hopefully you guys happen to enjoy this video. Be sure to support it by dropping a like if you happen to enjoy it, and of course, if you're new around here, subscribe. Stay tuned for some more content if you want to see that. Now, if you guys don't know, we have a new My Hero Academia game on the Roblox platform. In fact, this is the very first licensed My Hero Academia game on the platform. Now, something that could have been a very positive experience for the anime gaming community as a whole has quickly turned sour, and there has been a lot of problems. Multiple anime games on the platform right now have been taken down. Most notably, you guys might have known this: Anime Adventures, Anime Fighting Simulator, the original, Anime Fighting Simulator X, the sequel. I've seen people talk about My Hero Mania, and probably a couple of other games that have yet to come out into the open or publicized that they have been taken down due to the new acquisition of the My Hero license by GameFam. Now, here's the thing, right? On Twitter, I saw somebody talk about that the claims or the takedown requests weren't actually coming directly from GameFam. I can't tell you guys whether or not that's true or not, but supposedly they were coming from Shusuida, or however you pronounce the name. However, in response to that, I will say, if it is true, unless we actually get a picture of detailing the DMCA request, whatever the case is, sometimes it's odd because sometimes DMCA requests don't directly come from the person actually doing it. Like Joe Schmo could be filling out the DMCA request, aka somebody at GameFam, but it's on behalf of Shusuida or whatever the case is, right? So I don't know how Roblox represents this information, because, like, for example, on YouTube or some other websites and stuff like that, they'll tell you like Joe Schmo on behalf of whatever company, and that's where the takedown is coming from. Because this is something that I wanted to talk about with you guys as well, because a lot of people don't seem to understand not really how intellectual property works, but how these acquisition works, right? Like how when companies acquire a license, why do they do the things that they do? Why are they doing this? They think it's because it's just GameFam and, you know, they have a bad rap and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And by the way, before I even continue, I don't want to seem like I'm defending GameFam at all, because even when I made my video talking about the My Hero game, because I wasn't like directly talking trash or hating on the game, people thought that I got paid. I never said, bro, y'all gotta stop. Like, y'all see anybody's videos and y'all think YouTubers, if they don't say a bad thing or they look like they don't want to say a bad thing, it's because they got paid. No, I literally just said in the video that they reached out to me, meaning they contacted me asking me if I wanted to play the game. If they ask me if I want to play the game, does not mean they're paying me. I don't know, man. A lot of y'all, like, I don't know where you guys get these baseless accusations from. Like, I've never even gotten paid for one Roblox video I've done on this channel, and people talking about, oh, he got paid. You know, it wasn't a whole lot of you, but just wanted to clarify that. So yeah, like I said, this whole dilemma, right? It's very odd. It's very tough. It's very bad news, because I personally was looking forward to Anime Adventures' new update, my brother. Okay, the Christmas update was right around the corner. We're a couple of days from Christmas. It's the holiday season. It's ridiculous, because even somebody had tweeted out that basically they decided to do all this right when the Roblox people that are in charge of, I guess, reviewing appeals for DMCA requests go on vacation. So they can't even do anything about it until January. So I guess we're stuck without these games until January comes around. I don't know. But like I said, you know, GameFam doesn't really have the best reputation in the Roblox space at all. But you guys have to understand that we don't really know the stipulations of the acquisition or contracts they might have. Sometimes with these type of things where a company acquires the IP, right, the intellectual property rights to XYZ, for example, in this case, My Hero, right, we don't know the stipulations of that agreement, right? They could have literally had a clause or provision in that agreement that said that they had to take down any competitors or any other games that being on the Roblox platform that use this intellectual property, while consequently not having the proper authorization to do as such. So that's a, you know, very real reality, and a lot of you guys have to take all these things into consideration, excuse me, because some people, I've seen like some people talk about like, bro, how can they be taking games down and their games looks like poop? Deku and this and that and blah blah. And it's like, we don't really know, you know what I mean? Like, we don't really know. It's not like, oh yeah, we're gonna take down all the good games because our game is bad and we want to make it seem better. That's childish, you know what I mean? What I will say, that is somewhat of a scumbag move in a way, but they have every right to do it, is GameFam. Like, so I'm gonna pop up some pictures as I talk throughout the video and stuff like that, but All-Star Tower Defense is owned by GameFam, right? They bought it out a couple of years ago, and basically they do have My Hero content in All-Star Tower Defense. And that's the thing, right? They have the license to make this new game, but that does not mean that they had the license before to have all this other content or in any other game. Again, we don't know the stipulations of any agreement at all, so they very well could have the right to make any My Hero game, but I doubt it. Usually these things are on a per game basis. And what I'm trying to say is, their other game had copyrighted stuff, and you know what they did? Instead of DMCAing their stuff, obviously, because they own All-Star Tower Defense, they went in and actually changed around some of the assets. So Deku looks completely different now. He has like purple hair and like a different face. He just, you know, doesn't look like Deku, quote unquote, hypotheticals. And why I'm saying this is a scumbag move is not even because of this. It's because they decided to take down Anime Adventures, which is a direct competitor to All-Star Tower Defense, which is, again, their game. So again, it's a scumbag move, but that's how business is, unfortunately. That's why you gotta have a cold heart when you conduct business, do business, because ethics is a core component in service-based business. But in this type of business, brother, like, ethics, unfortunately, if you really in this, like, it's a small part of it. I'm sorry to say. And I mean, that should be evident to you guys with the stigma, notoriety, and reputation that this company GameFam has in the Roblox place, and yet it continues to thrive. Yet it continues to pioneer these license acquisitions, right? Because they've also, I remember correctly, they're the first ones that did the first official Sonic game on Roblox as well. They got the license to Sonic as well to make that Sonic, I forget what type of simulator game it was called. All I know is, again, this is a very textbook definition of acquisitions, obtaining licenses, and just establishing precedents. So they want to establish a precedence for where, you know, like, hey, you know, we have the license. This is the official My Hero Academia game. Nobody else can do these type of games anymore. They're going to be, you know, taken down. So, and in my opinion, this is the beginning of an end for it all. Like, this is a very scary precedence to be set on Roblox. A lot of these anime games are passion projects, even though we like to complain about them. You guys can see just the difference in quality from this game, an official licensed game, compared to all these other projects that, you know, these indie devs, these little guys did, that it just, you know, the freaking, you know, small guys blow out the big guys like bar none, my boy. Like, these smaller guys made these amazing quality anime games, comparatively speaking to this mediocre, I don't even think you call it mediocre. This game is just bad. The new game is just bad. And yeah, for some time now, I knew this day was coming. I just couldn't speak on it because, you know, I was told behind the scenes, people had signed NDAs and stuff like that. But anime companies are very, very much interested in the Roblox platform, given the success of, you know, Roblox anime games. But I've even said it in the video that I made 2 days ago now on the pre-release of the My Hero game made by GameFam, that given the success of these anime games on Roblox as a platform, it was inevitable that these, you know, franchisees or franchise are going to see these games, right, on their intellectual property and not do anything about it, because there's a lot of money to be made here. I think a lot of people also misunderstand that, you know, some Roblox devs like to act like, you know, maybe they don't got it like that, or that, oh guys, I need your help to fund this game or this and that. Bro, these guys, if you're on the front page, you're making millions of dollars, point blank, period. Okay, like that's just what it is. At the bare minimum, at the least, if you're on the front page, you're making $1 million easy. Obviously this has a lot to do with monetization, but like the way the Roblox algorithm is right now, it does not actually push out games that don't generate revenue. So it's even more true today to actually, you know, make that statement as to these front page devs are making millions of dollars a year. It's ridiculous. They make a lot of money. And again, this is stuff that they don't technically have the rights to do, but they're making this stuff anyways. So it was inevitable, right? Inevitable that the person that has all the rights to do something like this, right? Like, for example, people that own the rights to My Hero, that they were going to see that and not want to tap into that. The problem lies in the fact that instead of, in my opinion, and I don't think, it all depends on the person, but I don't think these smaller guys would have been interested in that, just because they might have probably thought there were going to be some legal repercussions that were going to come soon after forth. But instead of going to a company that really is so out of touch with everything and has such, bad reputation, why not go to the people that actually have made these successful, like for example, My Hero games, and get them collaboratively all together to work on an official licensed game and make some magic happen. I think that's the most logical thing, but unfortunately that's not what happened, and unfortunately I don't think that is what's going to happen with the future of Roblox anime games. And one last time, it's very, 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 very scary, because this is the future. This is what it's going to be, and I feel like a lot of us knew that this day was going to come, but we didn't want to admit it or even think about it that much. So let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on everything that I said thus far in this video in the comment section below. Would love to hear it. This is very, very unfortunate, and this is, in my opinion, the beginning of the end, like I keep saying.